I just spent $187 on groceries for 1 week. And when I checked the exact same basket of items at Aldi, it was $129. That is a $58 difference for the exact same stuff. If you're feeling like your grocery bill is practically eating your whole paycheck, stay with me. The cost of living in Australia is brutal right now, and groceries are undeniably one of the biggest hits to our weekly budget. By the end of this explainer, you're going to know exactly where to shop to save hundreds of dollars a month. Okay, let's really dive into this. A $58 difference. We aren't talking about substituting your favorite dinners or eating lower quality food. We are talking about keeping your exact same lifestyle and simply keeping $58 right in your own pocket every single week. Today, I actually went out and did the hard work for us. I compared the exact same basket of everyday items across Kohl's, Woolworths, and Aldi just to see exactly what is really happening in the aisles. Section 1, the basket test. Let's look at exactly how we compared these 20 staples. So here is the exact breakdown of what we tested. We've got 20 super common household items, the essentials: bread, milk, eggs, chicken breast, mince, rice, pasta, some canned tomatoes, right down to toilet paper, dish soap, and frozen veg. I priced the exact same brands where possible across the different stores. Now, where a specific brand wasn't available, like over at Aldi, which heavily relies on private labels, I just matched it with the absolute closest equivalent in terms of weight and quality. Section 2, the shocking price results. It's time to see Aldi versus Coles versus Woolies. All right, here is the final damage at the register. Woolworths comes in at $196. Kohl's trails just slightly at $189. And then there's Aldi, way down at $131. That is roughly a 33% saving just by switching where you do your main shop. I mean, think about that for a second. What would a 33% discount on your food budget every single month actually mean for you right now? Now, look, Aldi isn't using magic, and they certainly aren't giving you lower quality food. They save you money because of a few highly efficient business practices. Number one, they sell mostly their own brands, meaning absolutely no middleman markup. Number two, they operate much smaller stores. Less overhead and less range makes the whole operation significantly cheaper to run. And number three, no expensive loyalty programs or constant sales cycles. They just keep the baseline price consistently low. Section 3, where Kohl's and Woolworths win. Yep, we are talking about specials and rewards. Before you completely delete Kohl's and Woolworths from your Maps app, hold on, because they actually have some highly specific strategic advantages if you play their game correctly. It really comes down to half-price specials and loyalty points. If you time your shop perfectly around their weekly catalogs, especially on the expensive items like meat, cleaning products, and frozen goods, you can absolutely beat all these everyday low price. Furthermore, if you use everyday rewards or Flybuys points strategically, meaning you aren't just collecting points for fun, they stack up into very real fuel and shopping discounts. There is one other area where the big two absolutely win: specific brands. If your household requires specific branded products, and we are talking about certain types of baby formula, necessary over-the-counter medications, or unique specialty dietary items, Aldi often simply won't stock them at all. For those items, you really have no choice but to rely on the bigger stores with their massive inventory ranges. Section 4. The hybrid shopping strategy, getting the absolute best of both worlds. Okay, so here is what actually works best for most Aussie households. And to be perfectly honest, it is exactly what I do myself. Step 1. Do your bulk and staple shop at Aldi. Get your rice, pasta, canned goods, dairy, bread, cleaning products, and most of your fruit and veg there. Step 2, check the Coles or Woolworths catalog weekly, but you've got to be disciplined. Grab only the items that are on a genuine half-price special, especially meat that you can just chuck straight in the freezer. Step 3, use a shopping list and actually stick to it. Impulse buys are exactly where most of your hard-earned savings just disappear anyway. And step 4, try the home brand versions at Coles and Woolies too. Their home brand ranges have actually gotten a lot closer to Aldi pricing on basic items like flour, sugar, and canned goods. So, what's the result? Well, if you execute this hybrid strategy properly, most families can cut their grocery bill by $40 to $80 a week. And the absolute best part? You achieve this without even changing what you actually eat. You are just being vastly more strategic about where each item comes from. Section 5. Pro tips for extra savings. Let's maximize that budget. To wrap things up, here are 4 absolute behavioral game changers for you. Number 1, always shop on a full stomach. Hungry shopping equals impulse spending every single time. Number 2, always check the unit price. That's the price per 100 grams or per liter on the little shelf tag, not just the massive sticker price, because guess what? Bigger packs are not always cheaper. Number 3, download the Coles and Woolworths apps to track digital-only specials that you actually won't even see on the shelves. And number 4, meal plan for the week before you shop. This single habit alone completely cuts out food waste and stops you from overbuying. So that is the real breakdown. Aldi clearly wins on everyday basics, but a smart, disciplined mix of Aldi fuel staples plus Coles and Woolies for their half-price specials is genuinely the best way to save on groceries in Australia right now. Hopefully this explainer gives you a very clear game plan before your next grocery run. Which brings me to our final question for you to think about. With this new strategy in mind, where do you do your grocery shopping?